Hello and welcome to the Gimp 100 here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway for the Dr. Pepper Dash Series, race number 4 of the season here. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Oliver Kingley and KT Larson in the Henson Racing, KT Larson for Toyota Camry in row 1. And Kyle Waters, Hayter and Mares in row 2. Daniel Bouchard, Tony Wolin, and the Rockstar Energy Drink number 32. Ford Taurus in row 3. Then you have Kirsten Martinez in the Cloud Foster Racing Operations number 94 Oakwood Homes Dodge. Next to Zayden Davis in row 4. Then Glenn Mixon, Zachary Bilson, row 5. Nelson Reeves and Felix Jansen in the Kick and Asphalt Racing number 5, row 6. Then Ricky Freeman Jr. and Colin Teague, row 7. Colton Jacobs and then Chris Louvier in row 8. Mathis Wells and Benedict Murdo for Team Murdo in row number 9, excuse me. Alex Parker and Joey Michaels in row 10. Then you have Riley Wilkin and Roberto Crown Jr. in row 11. Stephen Colin and Robert O'Reilly in row 12. Tommy Herdson and Thomas Cassidy, row Thomases in row 13. Kyle Bisaglia, last race's winner at Milwaukee, and Devin Farrow, number 14. And then Rafaela Duck and Jordan Forbes for Ronnie Hank Racing rounds out the 30th and final driver on the grid in row 20. As now we throw it down command to fire the engines here at Fairgrounds.
Drivers, start your engines!
As cars roll off, all 30 should be on the grid. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the case. Yeah, all 30 cars rolling off, all good. Nashville Fairgrounds opened in 1904, and here in 2022, it's obviously still up as we're here today for the Gimp 100. The cars roll off out of turn number 4, pace car in, and it's time to go racing here at the Nashville Fairgrounds. Green flag out. Kingley and Larson lead us to the green. And already immediately Larson trying to make that third line up top. It won't work as Kingley's just going to be able to keep the spot over her. And as Kingley's going to lead lap number 1. Saw someone peek their nose out. That was Kirsten Martinez in the 94. Is Larson going to get close enough to the 85? Maybe make a pass here. Yeah, here she comes to the inside of the 85, but not going to be able to have the run on him. Is Kingley still going to keep himself clear out and ahead of the 777 of KT Larson? Obviously, her and another fellow. Oh, yellow's out. That's going to be the 52 Ronnie Hank, the 92 of Robert O'Reilly, and the 46 of Stephen Colin. And the 85 of Kingley is going to lead us back. So let's take a look at what happened here. And alright, so let's take a look and see what we can see here as to what brought out this caution. Obviously, we know Ronnie Hank Racing, Pole Position Racing, and Robert O'Reilly in the 92 got involved in a wreck here, but let's see what happened. Alright, so slowing it down a bit. Oh, and it looks like Thomas Cassidy in the 12 is just there's nowhere to go for him, because the 46 of Stephen Colin's just going to drive right up into him, and that's going to send the 12 around in a spin, and Team Murdo, the Benedict Murdo got involved there, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty obviously Stephen Colin's fault, and Jordan Forbes and Ronnie Hank Racing just drives into it there into the 46. But yeah, that was pretty. That was a pretty clear wreck as to what we can see. It was just the 46 just driving up in there and not giving Cassidy any room. And you know what? Let's actually go on board to Thomas Cassidy, see what he saw as we bring out the first caution on lap 3. And oh man, you see that avoidance by Kyle Bisogli, last race's winner at Milwaukee, barely just avoided that spinning number 12 of Thomas Cassidy. But Oliver Kingley leads us back green, or leads us back to the yellow. We're going to go back green here on about lap number 8. So we'll see you when we go back green. As we come back live here from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, under caution here still, should be coming to get the one to go here to get back going green flag racing. And yes, that is what's going to happen. But before we go that, I totally forgot to mention 36 cars entered this race this week and 16 queued from this race to give us a 30 car field. Those DQs were as listed: DJ Reed, Ikna Commit, Santiago Gutierrez, Will Parrish, Jeff Bolton, and Richard Herman. So those 6 drivers went home, and funny enough, it was a battle between Tommy Herdson and Richard Herman for the final spot in this field. But Herdson obviously beat him out, and that's why he's racing here today. As we going back green here on the Gimp 100, lap 9 of 40. It's a really good start for Larson there, but even better one for Hayden. There's evident that he kind of loses it into turn 2. KT Larson still has the inside, actually, and yellow back out. And oh man, Benedict Murdo went from bad to worse for Benedict, and involved in a wreck here already. So and he's actually going to come into the pits, so we're going to check what's up with the 03 of Benedict and see what's going on with him. And actually, Thomas Cassidy, wow. Yeah, Cassidy had a tire problem, and something happened to the suspension of the 9, but wow, Benedict's on pit road. We're going to take a look at what happened to bring out the second yellow on our first lap back of going green, because looks like we've had a few issues, and I wasn't aware of that. Alright, so coming off of turn 2, Kyle Bisogli, you know, we were just mentioning how good of avoidance he had. Well, he's going to be in the center of this wreck here, and he's going to get into the 03 and send Benedict around. And you saw Thomas Cassidy actually got a piece of that, which is probably why he was on pit road. But yeah, not really sure what Bisogli was doing. I guess fair enough. Say he got a big run ahead of steam on the 03, and the 03 just got in his way. But man, that is, as we look at it one more time, yeah, that was just clear as can ever be. He just turned the 03 around and sent him around. But Thomas Cassidy in it. But Ricky Freeman Jr. actually reportedly had a suspension issue on that 9. But he seems fine to me. Suspension issue, but he looks fine to me, so he should be able to continue. And saying Nelson Reeves did as well, so I also want to apologize. It was not Thomas Cassidy that had the tire issue. It was actually the 46 of Stephen Colin. So we're going to get back going green flag racing here. Back to the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Benedict Murdo, he's gone around for the second time today. But we're going to go back green flag racing, hopefully, for a few laps. So we're going to see you in a bit. as we come back, as we get the one to go at the line. So we'll be going back green, one to go, or not with one to go in the race, but with one to go until we go back green. Just before we go green, I want to mention that the 12 of Thomas Cassidy and the 03 Benedict Murdo the third have gone a lap down. So it's fair to say that their chances at winning this race have been written off. Sucks for them, They wanted a good run, and unless a DNF happens here, it's going to stay like that. Pace car in, and Kingley, as he's done all race, is going to lead us back to the line. Green flag back out. Oh, Larson got a terrible start. That's going to open the door for Hayden Mears. Look at Hayden Mears, Casey Mears' son. People like to call him his father, Casey, an NSDCA bus, but Hayden trying not to make the same mistakes as his father did in the NSDCA. But can't get third, and that's actually going to open the door for Daniel Bouchard. Can't get past him. That's been the oh man, he tried making a pass on Larson there, and he just couldn't. He just didn't put the gas down, which respectable move by Bouchard. Because if he keeps his foot down on the gas, that's going to cause a huge wreck, most likely. As Hayden Mears looks for second off KT Larson, but that's been the oh, he actually made contact with KT. So they are getting rough out here. Short track racing. That's what we love to see here in the NSDCA Dr. Pepper Dash Series. Larson's still clearing. Kingley's out of town. 1 second lead for Kingley. He also loves to see them battling, as we've actually gone single file now for about the first 10 cars, as I can see there. And as soon as I say that, here's Kirsten Martinez looking to make the pass on the 16 of Bouchard. But the theme has kind of been all race, is you can't make a pass. You get a good run into the corners, but you can't carry the speed out of the corners to complete that run. And it's obviously clear, as people have had amazing runs all race, but they just can't seem to complete the pass, that they kind of just keep themselves behind the driver they're trying to complete the pass on. As Thomas Kingley and KT Larson have kind of written themselves to be the first and second place cars all night. As Kingley's looking to win this one from pole, has led all 22 laps so far. And geez, the 44 of Waters, great run. Ooh, getting into Hayden there a bit. Really got on that quarter panel of the 64. Just, very scary to see as a race car driver, because you don't know really what's going on. Well, until you go actually around. So, not sure if Hayden really likes to see that number 44 get on his quarter panel. Probably shook him up a bit. But I'm sure Botters just wants to rattle his cage. As 17 to go, and the 85 of Kingley is just gone at this point. 2 second lead over KT Larson. Botters still trying on the 64 Mears. And how about this? Nelson Reeves running currently P7, looking for the pass on Kirsten. And 94 Glenn of Glenn Mixon, excuse me, looking to complete the pass on the 32 of Tony Wallen. But yeah, there's not much to report on. Nothing much happening. Just some pretty clean short track racing, to say the least. There's been no real contention for any spots besides at the back. Besides the first about 10 laps, we've had 0 cautions since then. We've run 14 laps of clean green racing ever since that second ever since we went green after that second caution. Is once again Vaughters going for the passing. Reeves slips up, gonna give up the position to Martinez, I think. Actually, no, Reeves is gonna be able to keep the spot. Not sure when he made that pass, but there was a pass for the sixth position. And what I can assume happened for Martinez, at least, is she slid off the track and gave Reeves, or Reeves just got an, or yeah, no, Martinez would have slid off the track and just given the 99 an ample opportunity to pass her. Now, Reeves is actually going to be able to kind of get some ground on the 94. Martinez, the Cloud Foster Racing Operations, number 94. That team is they've been doing a decent job of things. Krista Martinez has been she actually I believe the story was she didn't have a ride to begin the season, but and CFRO just wanted to find a talented young driver that they could put in the car and develop talent for, and they went, heck it, let's hire Kirsten Martinez, see what she can do, and she's not done too bad herself. As we're coming to 8 to go here in the Gimp 100. And Kingley has led all 33 laps that have been ran here tonight. Just an amazing run by that number 85. I believe I want to say Columbus Motorsports. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But yeah, this has just been pure domination by Kingley. I mean, Katie Larson's been trying her best, but nothing you can do about a driver who has a almost 3 second lap, or not lap, but lead on you. And now Sereni's making the pass for fifth off of Bouchard. And contact between the back, Mullen and Martinez. Really hard racing, just love to see the hard racing here in the Dr. Pepper Dash Series. Actually, it looks like the 85 of Kingley's catching some lap traffic. Benedict Murdo. Doubt he'll be able to catch them. Doubt he'll catch them by the end of this race. There's an opportunity, sure, but doubt it's going to happen. Actually, Wallen past the 32. How about Felix Jansen? Running currently top 10 for Kicking Asphalt Racing. Completing the pass on Martinez. I'm not really sure what happened to Martinez. She was strong to start the race. She was running up front, and it seems ever since that second caution, she's just fallen off the cliff. I'm really not sure what happened to her, but tough break for her. And actually, as I was talking about the 85 of Kingley not catching lap traffic, this is what he's about to do. He's about to catch lap traffic, coming to 2 to go here. I don't think it's going to matter because somehow he has a 4-second lead now. How the heck did he just get a 4-second lead? A few laps ago, we were just talking about how he had a nearly 3-second lead over KT Larson. Now it's almost 5 seconds. Actually, Kingley's going to make the pass on Benedict. Kingley's not messing around. He just wants to get past the slap traffic. White flag, 1 to go. Here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Kingley has dominated this race. This may be a Dr. Pepper Dash Series record, leading all the laps in the race, because that's what Oliver Kingley's gonna do. He wins the Gimp 100. KT Larson second, Mears third, Vaughters fourth, Bouchard fifth, Mixon sixth, Reeves seventh, Wallen eighth, Jansen ninth, and Kirsten Martinez holds on for top 10. And Kingley gonna bring it into the pits. Man, what a race. Huge congratulations to Oliver Kingley and Columbus Motorsports. Man, what a run. What a race for all these guys, and just domination by Oliver Kingley that whole race. But Thank you for joining us here on the NSDCA and the Dr. Pepper Dash Series. This was race 4, the Gimp 100 here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Congratulations to Oliver Kingley and Columbus Motorsports, as he is your winner here today at the Fairgrounds. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you once again for the next race in the Dr. Pepper Dash Series. Take it easy.